Hey Aries, welcome to your timeless intuitive reading. If this message resonates or you find it helpful, then it's for you. Let's get into it. Per usual, I am going to look at your general energy first, as well as the experiences you're currently moving through. Now, I will say, as I was pre-shuffling just like 60 seconds ago, the Wheel of Fortune kind of popped out for a second. So I think there's something in your energy or your energetic field. Some kind of pivotal turning point is happening right now. This could be internally or externally, but kind of feels like a big deal. All right, show me the collective of Aries. Please show me the collective of Aries right now, please. Okay, 10 of Wands. Yeah. Okay, so you're learning how to put down burden and responsibility that is not yours. You are so ready. You can feel it in every cell of your body, every bone of your body. You're ready to stop living for other people, to stop serving other people in a disempowered way. Because we can certainly serve other people in a very empowered, sovereign, exalted way. And we can serve other people in a very disempowered way, right? You're ready to stop serving other people at the expense of your own joy, the expense of your own dreams. You know, the 10 of Wands is just about putting down burden and responsibility that you don't need to carry anymore. It's probably burden and responsibility that was never yours in the first place, but you took it on for some reason. Maybe it served you at one point, maybe not ever, I don't know, but clearly you're ready to put down the burden, right? All tens in tarot represent the end of a cycle. So you're done. You're ready. I think you're ready to live for yourself. Let's see what else is going on in your energy right now. My hair will stop being annoying. Oh my goodness. Here we go. What else is happening within the collective of Aries right now? I just heard mega transformation. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So what's going to take the place of all the burden and responsibility when you put it down, right? You are going to focus on building, creating, manifesting what you want. And the Knight of Pentacles specifically goes about creating or manifesting in a very steady way, which is maybe the opposite of how a fire sign would normally operate. But this is beautiful. I think this is what you need. You need this kind of steadiness, a sense of groundedness, because what you want to create for yourself is real, right? You don't just have some like far-fetched dream, or like, you don't want to create something on a whim. You don't want to fling yourself at something and then have it just like die out very quickly, right? You actually want to build something real for yourself. And so you're starting to entrain with this energy of the Knight of Pentacles. You're willing to put in the work, the commitment, the devotion over time, right? Slow and steady wins the race. So this is beautiful. I mean, for a fire sign to have this kind of awareness, is beautiful. You know, you're okay. That's what I'm hearing. It's like you're starting to take your own dreams seriously. You're taking them seriously. That's so beautiful. Maybe one more. Let's see. Anything else going on in the collective of Aries? Within Aries. Yeah, whoa. 10 of Swords. We've got the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, you're done. You are done. You are closing up a chapter. You are wrapping up loose ends. And even if this is only happening internally, mentally and emotionally, don't discount that. That is the energetic groundwork. That is the foundation from which your external will eventually change. I hope that makes sense, right? So the 10 of Swords is saying you're going through a little bit of an ego death. Knowing that you are finally ready to stop living for other people and take your own dreams seriously is throwing you into a little bit of an ego death, which is incredibly exciting. I know it's uncomfortable. I know. I've been there. I get it. The 10 of Swords is not comfy. But on the other side of the 10 of Swords, it's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay. You see how even though the sky is mostly black, there is a sunrise happening, actually. The 10 of Swords, a lot of people associate it with that saying, it's always darkest before the dawn, right? You have to let an old version of you die. The version of you who picked up all these sticks in the first place. You literally have to let that version of you die. Internally, externally, on every level, it's got to die. Okay. So, whoa, this is a big deal. And this would certainly correlate, in my opinion, to a Wheel of Fortune moment, right? Let's see what primary experience you're moving through in more of like an external way. That's kind of how I see it. Like your general energy is more internal, primary experience is more external. Just in general. What's the primary experience that Aries is moving through? Yep. 8 of Swords. Okay. So you are standing in a moment where the potential to experience freedom has never been greater. It has never been greater. The potential to experience freedom has never been greater because you are being faced with all the ways that you trap yourself, that you cage yourself, that you hold yourself back. The 8 of Swords is the card of self-victimhood. It's saying you're waking up to all the ways that you trap yourself with your own thoughts, your own beliefs, your own perceptions. So that goes hand in hand with everything that I just said, especially the 10 of Swords, that ego death moment. It's like, this is a holy, you know what moment. Like, there's literally no way that my life is ever going to change or be better. There's no way that I can ever prioritize my own goals and dreams unless I get out of my own way. Like, there's literally nothing stopping me. Is me. And so in that, you're now facing the attachments that you have to victimhood. I know that that's kind of a maybe, I don't know, triggering word for some people. Attachment to a victim identity, right? And I will always say this because I don't want anybody to get the wrong impression. It's not that you haven't been victimized in your life. We all have. That is very real. That is very true. That's not what tarot talks about. Right? Tarot is talking about the ways that you victimize yourself. Okay. You do have control over that. Yeah, let's pull one more, maybe two, before I keep rambling about self-victimhood. Oh, um, Four of Wands. Oh, clarify the Four of Wands. Temperance. Yeah, you are. Oh my God. This is a major, major, major healing moment for you, Aries. Like, major. You're learning how to come home to yourself. You're learning how to untie all of these bonds that you've wrapped yourself in. You're learning how to uncage yourself, and in that you're coming home to yourself. You are healing yourself. You're arriving at a greater state of equilibrium, internal embodied equilibrium. It's like your whole system is learning how to come back into balance. Okay, this is huge. All right, let's look at the primary challenge. What is the primary challenge that Aries is facing right now? Thank you. Oh. I mean, basically, you're like, how the heck am I going to do this? You know, again, going back to the Knight of Pentacles, you're starting to take your dreams seriously, which is fantastic. But in taking your own dreams more seriously, rather than having them be this like far-fetched, someday off in the distance thing, what's being pulled up to the surface is this thought within you: how in the heck am I actually going to do this? Like, how am I actually going to do this? You want to create wealth and abundance for yourself. You want to do this for you. You question whether or not you can, or some part of you does. Okay. I'm hearing, can I really stand on my own 2 feet? There may also, oh, interesting. There may also be some part of you that is afraid that if you do create this wealth and abundance for yourself, if you do make your dream a reality, it's almost like you're afraid there won't be anybody left. You're afraid of loneliness, or maybe you associate a certain amount of success with loneliness, and you don't want to be lonely. That could be for some of you. Maybe again, for some of you, maybe part of your attachment to taking on responsibility that's not yours is because you think that's connection. And so if you're not basically being codependent, you're afraid you're going to be alone, you know. King of Cups. You may struggle to sit with your emotions. And right now, you got a boatload of emotions that need to be sat with. Um, you're through all of this, you're being called into not only greater self awareness, but in greater self awareness, greater emotional intelligence. That's what the King of Cups is really about. The King of Cups is that embodiment where it's almost like you can be your own therapist, right? It's the ability to be fully present with the waves of your emotions, even the most uncomfortable emotions. You give presence to all of them. You give pure presence to yourself. It's like you can contain yourself, right? So you may be finding that a little bit difficult right now. All of this fear and anxiety that's being kicked up, self doubt, right? You're struggling to just sit with it. It may be the fear and anxiety is probably mm, activating a sort of restlessness in you, and you may unconsciously very easily distract yourself out of just sitting with the truth of how you feel, which is understandable, right? But that's what you got to do. Any other clarification to hang on a second. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure I was understanding that right. It's like you need to give steadiness and that emotional containment to yourself rather than um, only ever getting it from outside of you. Of course, we all need to experience it. You know, in our relationships, we should all have someone in our lives who we can be vulnerable with and cry in front of, etc. Right? But just in this moment, the challenge is you being able to give that to yourself. Okay. Okay. Any other final challenge here for yep? Oh, Eight of Pentacles. Oh, so we have the 9 and the 8 of Pentacles here. I almost feel like because you're struggling to give yourself that like steady emotional container, you're finding it difficult to make time, make space for yourself to actually start taking practical action towards your dreams. You know, I hope that that makes sense. You know, with that Knight of Pentacles again, I think you're very well aware that you're not going to manifest your dream, your desire, whatever that is for you. You're not going to manifest it overnight. It's going to take unwavering consistency and commitment over time, which if it's something that your heart truly desires, that's actually really exciting. It's not an annoying or burdensome thought. It's actually exciting, because you wouldn't want to be doing anything else but working on your own dreams, you know? So you have that awareness, but then there's like this block. Like I know I need to start taking practical action towards my dreams. I know that, but you're too emotionally perhaps scattered or lost in the fearful thinking to be able to start taking that practical action. Okay. All right, let's finish things up with advice. What does Aries need to know or do right now? What does Aries need to know or do right now? I just saw a bird. Um, I just heard blue jay. A blue jay might mean something to someone out there. Seven of Cups. Huh. Okay. As advice. So the advice here is to, let's say, entertain all options available to you, right? Rather than getting overwhelmed by all of the options available to you, can you get excited about the fact that you have so many options? Can you get excited about the fact that more opportunity is available to you now than maybe ever before? That's thrilling, right? That's incredibly exciting. Oh, interesting. Hang on, I'm getting something specific. I'm hearing you need to know that you have more options available to you than you even realize. There are more pathways and potentials open to you now than you even realize. And in that, you're being presented with an opportunity to get more clear than ever on what is true for you. So the fact that so many opportunities and potentials are opening up for you is an invitation from the universe to get more clear on the truth of you than ever. I hope that makes sense. Because when you're faced with a bunch of options, it's like, oh my God, they all kind of look enticing. They're all, it's like, it's very distracting, right? How do I know what to do or where to go, which option's right for me? How the heck do I know that? How do you know that? How do you know what's right for you? How can you know what's right for you? That's the question you need to sit with. It's not about um, making decisions impulsively, just throwing crap at the wall to see what sticks. No, 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 no. No, you're being invited to go much, much deeper than that, to peel away all of these layers of burden and all of it, to get to the core of who you really are and what you really want. Underneath all of the stories, the pain, and living for other people and your past, and it's like, I just see it as this white light inside of you. The truth of you is there. Can you get so clear on what your personal truth is that you can navigate this sort of minefield of options and opportunities? Any other advice for Aries right now? Oh, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Really capitalize on this Knight of Pentacles energy that you're starting to step into. You're being invited by the universe to think long term. Think long term. Again, I just feel like I keep needing to say it. Don't make decisions impulsively. Do not be impulsive. You don't have to, none of this really should be guesswork, because your truth is your truth is your truth is your truth. It is what it is, and it's in there under all the layers of gunk and pain is in there. You need to make that inner light, that inner truth, your North Star, and be willing to work for it. Be willing to work for yourself. And I'm pretty sure that's the message that came through in your last reading. Some of you, many of you, are ready to work for yourself, or at the very least, rethink the way that you're operating in business or with money. I think that was the message that came through last time. So yeah, okay, think long term. Think long term. Think about where you want to be in 10 years, in 20 years, right? What do you want to build over time? What do you want your legacy to be? Okay. Let me just tune in to see if there's anything else. Oh, for animal energy, if you're interested in working with any kind of animal energy at all, I'm hearing tiger. So tiger is kind of coming through as like your spirit animal right now. You need to embody more tiger energy, which I kind of associate with the Nine of Pentacles. Um, for crystals, I'm hearing quartz, like just plain old clear quartz, as well as citrine. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think that's it. So, oh my goodness, Aries, thank you for letting me read for you today. I hope that this was helpful or thought provoking. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.